Hello everyone. Welcome to another lecture on reasoning ability and problem solving. In today's lecture, we will discuss some previous year questions that came in your SSE exams for Jumbling. Now, the exam name is given for your reference. You can check this out. Question number 1. We have to select the correct option that indicates the arrangement of the given words in order in which they appear in English dictionary. So English dictionary basically means alphabetical order, or you can also call it increasing order. So how we'll solve the question? We'll simply give them forward ranks to see the sequence. Now, the first letter is same in each. The second letter is also same. O is same in each. Now, R is ranked at 18. L is ranked at 12. L is ranked again at 12. P is ranked at 16 and L again 12. So I know that first three will be 2, 3 and 5. Which order we don't know. So fourth position will be 4 and fifth position will be 1. Now, or let me write it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At fifth position we have 1. At fourth position we have 4. Now, moving on to the next letter, I. After L we have I. So I is 9. After L over here we have U. U is how much position? 21. And over here after L we have V. V is position 22. So 12 9 will come before 12 21, which will come before 12 22. So at the first position will be solitary, or let me write them. So to eliminate any confusion. So second solitary, then we have solution, then we have solvent, then we have sophisticate, and lastly we have sorting. So the correct answer will be 23541. 23541 is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be your correct answer. Clear? Now, next question. Same question, same type of question. So 5 words are given to us and we have to arrange them in English dictionary order. So I can see the first word you being similar. Now we'll move on to the second word. We have M, which is at which position? 13. R is at 18th position. N is at 14th position. M is at 13th position. And N is again at 14th position. So the first two words will be either umbilical or umbrella. So now the next letter is same in both. Correct? B, B. Move on to the next letter. So next letter is I. I is 9. And over here R. R is 18. So definitely 13 9 will come before 13 18. So the first word will be umbilical. The second word will be umbrella. Then we'll get unaltered or unanimous. So unaltered, the next word is A, and over here also A. Correct? So move on to the next letter. Next letter is L. L is 12. And over here the next letter is N, and N is 14. So obviously 14 12 will come before 14 14. So the next word will be unaltered. And then we'll have unanimous. Correct? And the last word will be this one, which is urgent. So our correct answer will be 14352. 14352 is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be your correct answer. Now, question number 3. Success, surreal, succumb, suction, surrogate and surprise. 6 words. Now, SU, the first two is same in each. Over here. Same. Now, next move on to the third letter, which is 3. C is 3. R is 18. C is again 3. C is 3. R is 18. R is 18. So, now, after C, 1, 3 and 4. These 3 words, 1, 3 and 4 will come in the first 3 positions, correct? So, success. The next is also 3. Over here we have 3 and T is 20. So this will come at the third position. So at the third position, we'll have suction. Now first two position. After CC, we have E. So 5. Over here, we have U, which is 21. So 335 will come before 3321. So the first word will be success. And the second word will be succumb. Correct? Now let us look for 2, 5 and 6. Here we have R, which is 18. Here we have R, which is 18. And the next letter here we have P, which is 16. So 18, 16 will come next. So the next word will be surprise. Now, in second and fifth, we'll move on to the next letter. Over here we have E, which is 5. And over here we have O, which is 15. So 18, 18, 5 will come before 18, 18, 15. Correct? So the next word will be surreal. And over here the next word will be surrogate. So the correct sequence will be 1, 3, 4, 6, 2, 5. And this is given in option number 3. So option number 3 will be your correct answer. Clear? Now, question number 4. Introduce, internship, interaction, interjection, intervene, interruption. So over here, INT is same in every word. Correct? INT is same. The next letter is R, which is 18. And over here we have E, which is 5, 5, 5, 5 and 5. So the last word for me will be number 1, introduce. Correct? Now let us look at the next letter. So R is again same in all the words. After E we have R, which is same. So next, let us move on to the next letter. Over here in the second one we have N. N is 14. Over here we have A, which is 1. Okay. Over here we have J. J is 10. Over here we have V. V is how much? V is 22. And over here we have R, which is 18. Correct? So, very clearly 5, 1 will be the first word. The first word will be interaction. Then the second word will be 5, 10, which is interjection. Then the next word will be 5, 14, which is internship. Then the next letter will be 5, 18, which is interruption. And then the fifth letter will be intervene. So the correct order will be 3, 4, 2, 6, 5, 1, which is given in option number 3. So option number 3 will be your correct answer to this question. Clear? Now, ecology, enormous, electric, exterior and elliptic. Now, ecology, E is same in all the 5 words. Second letter is C, which is third position. N is 14th position. L is 12th position. X is 24th position, and C is again 3rd position. So now we have to look at the next letter in first word and the 5th word. The next letter is O, which is 15, and over here the next letter is L, which is 12. So obviously 312 will come before 315. So the correct logical order will be, the first will be eclectic. Then the next word will be ecology. Then the next word will be electric. Then the next word will be enormous. And the last word will be exterior. So the correct logic is 51324, and 51324 is given in option number 1. So option number 1 will be your correct answer. Clear? Now, question number 6. Hygienic, hydroplane, hydroelectric, hydroxide and hydrology. Now, I can see that HY is common, is the same in the all these letters. So let us move after HY, that is the third letter. Over here we have G. G is ranked at 7. Similarly, D is ranked at 4. So over here also we'll get 4, 4 and 4. So now we know that the last letter will be hygienic. Correct? Now let us check. R is 18. So we are moving next letter after D. R is 18. Over here we have R. Over here also we have R. And over here also we have R. So I can see that R and O is common in all. R, O is common in all these 4 words as well. So we'll move to the next letter after R and O. So after R and O, we have P. P is 16. Over here we have E, which is 5. Over here we have X, which is 24. And over here we have L, which is 12. So very clearly the first word will be hydroelectric. The next word will be what? Hydrology. The next word will be hydroplane. And the word after that will be hydroxide. Hydroxide. So the correct sequence will be 35241, and this is given in option number 3. So option number 3 will be your correct answer. Now, question number 7. 6 words given to us: recreation, recede, recorder, recliner, reconcile and recognition. So I can see REC is common in all. So we'll move on to the next letter after REC. Over here we have R, which is 18. Over here we have E, which is 5. O, which is 15. L, which is 12. O, which is again 15. And O, which is 15. So I know for a fact that the first letter will be recede. Correct? And the last letter will be the letter recede. And after that we'll get recliner. Correct? And the last one will be recreation. So this will be last. Now I have to check between recorder, reconcile and recognition. So over here after O we have R. R is 18. Over here after O we have N. N is 14. And over here after O we have G, and G is 7. So the correct order will be, after this we'll get recognition. After this we'll get reconcile, and after this we'll get recorder. So the correct logical sequence will be 2, 4, 6, 5, 3, 1, and this is given in option number 1. So option number 1 will be your correct answer. Now, question number 8. 5 words are given to us: turban, terminator, twister, temptation, and terrorism. Again, we can see that T is common in each. Correct? So we'll move on to the next word. Over here we have U, which is positioned at 21. You remember the shortcut for forward ranks, right? It was AJOT. Correct? So now U is 21. Similarly, E is 5. W is 23. E is again 5, and over here we have 5. Okay. Now, we'll move on to the next letters in which this is same. So the next letter is R. R is 18. Similarly, M over here is 13. And the next letter after E over here is again 18. So now in these two we have same, so we will move on to the next letter. After R, here we have M. M is 13. And after R, here we have R, which is 18. So here we have 5, 18, 13 and 5, 18, 18. So 5, 18, 13 will logically come before 5, 18, 18. So the correct final sequence will be, the first word will be temptation. After that, we'll get terminator. Then we'll get terrorism. Then we'll get turban. And then we'll get twister. So the correct sequence will be 42513, and 42513 is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be the correct sequence. Clear? Now, question 9. Gravity, glycogen, gestation, glycerine, and gesture. So I can see that G is common in all. So we'll move on to the next letter. R is 18. L is 12. E is 5. L is again 12. And E again is 5. So over here, between gestation and gesture, I can see that ST are also same. Right? So we'll move on to the next letter after T. After T, we have A, which is 1. And after T over here, we have U, which is 21. Correct? Now, between glycogen and glycerine, I can see that after L, Y and C are the same. So we'll move on to the next letter after C. After C, we have O. O is 15. And over here, after C, we have E, which is 5. So logically, the correct order will be, the first word will be gestation. Then the second word will be gesture. Then the third word will be glycerine. After that, we'll get glycogen. And after this, we'll get gravity. So the correct logical sequence is 3, 5, 4, 2, 1, and 3, 5, 4, 2, 1 is given in option number 3. So option number 3 will be your correct answer. Question number 10. Relatable, relation, related, relative, and relatable. So I can see that RELA is common in all. So the first 4 letters are common in all. So we'll move on after this letter. Correct? Over here we have T, which is 20. Here we have T, again 20, 20. Okay, so RELAT is common in all. So up till T, we have common. So this much is common in all. Okay, we have to see after T. I is 9. Over here also 9. E is 5. 9 and 1. Now, so we have to now see between the words which have 9. So V after I, we have V. V is 22. Over here after I, we have O, which is 15. And over here after I, we have V, which is again 22. So between these two, we have to see now. Between these two, after V, we have A, which is 1. After V, we have E, which is 5. So 922, 1 will come before 922, 5. So now the correct order will be, the first word will be relatable. The second word will be related. The third word will be relation. The fourth word will be relatable. And the last word will be relative. So the correct sequence is 53214, and 53214 is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be the correct sequence. Okay. Question number 11. 5 words. Hypodermic, hypocrite, hysterical, hypothermia, and hypotenuse. So I can see HYPO being common in these 4 words. Only this is different. So until HY, it is common in all. So the first HY is common in all. Now, S is how much? S is 19. And P is how much? P is 16. After this, O is common in all. Correct? Now we have to check for the next letter after O. After O, we have D, which is 4. After O, we have C, which is 3. After O, we have T, which is 20. And after O, again, we have T, which is 20. So next, we have to see the letter after T. So after T, we have H. H is 8. And over here, we have, after T, we have E, which is 5. So the correct sequence will be, the first word will be hypocrite. Then after this, we'll get hypodermic. Then after this, we'll get hypotenuse. Then after this, we'll get hypothermia. And after this, we'll get hysterical. So the correct sequence is 21543, and 21543 is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be your correct answer. Now, question number 12. Illegitimate, illegality, illuminate, illiterate, and illegible. Now, I can see that ILL, these 3 words, ILL is common in all. So we'll move on after this. After this, here we have E, which is 5, E, which is 5, U, which is 21, I, which is 9, and E, which is 5 again. So now I have to see between the first, second, and fifth word. Then I can see G is common in all. So we'll move to a letter after G. After G, we have I. I is 9. Over here we have A, which is 1, and over here we have I, which is 9. So we'll move one letter forward. After I we have T, which is 20. And over here after I we have B, which is 2. So clearly this will come, fifth will come before 1. So the final sequence will be, the first word will be illegality. Then after that, the next word will be illegible. After that, the next word will be illegitimate. After that, the next word will be illiterate. And after this, the next word will be to illuminate. The correct sequence is 25143, and 25143 is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be your correct answer. Now, question number 13. 5 words are given: sensational, sensitize, sentiment, September, and sentence. And we have to arrange them in the dictionary order. Now, I can see that SEN is common in all. SEN, SEN, SEN. Okay, SE is common in all because we have September. So SE, 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 and SE. Then N is ranked at how much? 14. So in these 4 words, 14 is common. So we'll solve ahead. Over here we have P, which is 16. So this will be the last word for us. Now, over here after N we have S. S is how much? S is 19. Over here after N we have again S. Over here after N we have T, which is 20. And over here again after N we have T, which is 20. Now, after S we have A, which is 1. Similarly, after S we have I, which is 9. After T we have I, which is 9, and after T we have E, which is 5. So the correct order for us will be, the first word will be sensational. After this, the next word will be sensitize. After this, the next word will be sentence. After this, the next word will be sentiment. And the last word for us will be September. So the correct sequence will be 1, 2, 5, 3, 6, and September is 4. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 5, 3, 4 is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be your correct answer. Clear? Now, question number 14 again. Sinus, solemnity, singular, solvable, and sorting. Now, I can see that S is common in all. So we'll move on to the next word. I is 9. O is 15. I is 9. O is 15, and O is 15. So between sinus and singular, after I we get N, which is 14. Here after I we have N, which is 14. So same. Next, let us move on to the next letter. We have U, which is 21. And here we have G, which is 8. Clear? G, which is 7. Okay? Now, solemnity, solvable, and sorting. After O, we have L, which is 12. Over here also we have L, which is 12. And over here we have R, which is 18. Okay? Now, between these two, after L, we have E, which is 5. And over here, after L, we have V, which is 22. So the correct order will be, the first word will be singular. Then after this, the next word will be sinus. Then after this, the next word will be solemnity. Then after this, the next word will be solvable. And then after this, the next word will be sorting. So the correct sequence will be 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. 3, 1, 2, 4, 5 is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be the correct answer. Okay. Now, question number 15, the last question for today. We have 6 words: cardinal, cartography, cardiac, carrot, callous, and careless. And we have to arrange them in the English dictionary order. So let us start. I can see that CA is common in all. CA, 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 and so on. So we'll start with the next letter after A. We have R, which is 18. 18, 18, 18, L, which is 12, and R, which is 18. So all the words which have 18, we'll move on to the next letter after R. So here we have D, which is 4. Here we have T, which is 20. Here we have D, which is 4. Here we have R again, which is 18. And here we have E, which is 5. Now, in cardinal and cardiac, I is again common after D. So we will move on to the next letter after I. So after I, we have N over here, which is 14. And after I, we have A over here, which is 1. So now we will get the clear answer. The first letter for us will be callous. Okay. After this, we will have 1841, which is cardiac. After this, we will have cardinal. After this, we will have, I'll write it over here. After this, we will have careless. Then we'll have carrot. And then we'll have cartography. So the correct sequence will be 531642, and 531642 is given in option number 3. So option number 3 will be our correct answer. Okay. So this concludes today's lecture. Thank you.